people, and welcome back. Now this one was requested by Christophe Jorssen. I think I've done the right little pronunciation there. If not, it's Christophe Jorssen. But here you are anyway. Christophe, thank you so much indeed for your support, mate. Christophe is a patron. If you don't know what patron is, go check it out below. And if you haven't liked and subscribed and clicked the bell thing, then do that as well. But anyway, he wanted Them Bones, an unplugged version, but a specific unplugged version, very specific unplugged version, by a guy called Andrea Orsini. I'm going to show you how you can play it like I did at the beginning, but also his subtly different version, which is really cool. It's got some different chord voicings in it. Let's crack on with the lesson, shall we? So what we're going to do is we're going to strum, but not down here. We're going to strum at the sort of over the fretboard, right? Because you get a really lovely kind of rich harmonic sound. Still sounds nice there, right? But if you're going to do stuff like that, which we will be trying, best to do it here. All I'm doing, kind of treat this like a ukulele, right? And you're just using this finger to... So I'm using my wrist to do that, but I'm also flicking my finger as I do so, right? So my finger is flicking down as I do that. And I'm flicking it up as my wrist comes up, right? So if you're not comfortable with it, just practice that first, right? Just noodle around with that first, right? First riff would be... That is 5th and the 6th fret on the G and B string, but you strum all of the strings apart from the top E. Top E's kind of muted by my little finger. So you do a and then a 2 there, right? Alright? And if you give it a bit of a waggle as well, you get some vibrato going on. So if you just, you know, shake your wrist like that, right? You're going to get some vibrato. That is just a chromatic run. You don't need one finger for it. So it's slowly. Alright, so that's it slowly. That's the first riff, right? Second riff is, and this is the Alice in Chains way, perhaps how they would have done it if they had done it in their MTV Unplugged. I mean, it's simple, right? There's a lot less going on. So you basically, rather than playing the 5th and 6th fret, you're playing the 2nd and the 3rd on the same strings, G and B. And there you can let the E ring open if you want. And then you're just going to be playing, you know, the bottom 3 strings again. Right, that's how they play it. Now, let's go for Andrea Orsini's version because it is different and I love it. It's really, really nice. It goes like this. Okay, so that's that part. The second part he plays. So let's break that down, right? He starts off, the chords are slightly different. So you're going to start off with a bit of a flourish. And very quick strum, right? So it's down, up, down. It might take a little while to get that right. But you just start it slowly and build it up, right? So the rhythm slowly goes like this. 2, 3, 4. Slower again. Okay, so it's a very strummy style, but you just have that extra bit at the beginning, the little sort of flamenco-y style flourish. So that's the first beat of the bar, right? So 1, 1, 2, 3 after that. So from the first beat, right? 1, 1, 2, 3, right? Second finger comes off, or basically whatever you're playing the second fret on the G string, that finger needs to come off because that's going to be open next, right? And then your first finger goes on to the first fret on the E string, or whatever it is, the D flat C sharp string. Hear that difference? So that slowly. Then you move it up, and again, I think each time you play the root note, you're also muting the A string. Whenever I'm, playing those root notes, right? You don't want that sounding out, but the others you do. So from D, G, and B, you want them ringing. Sounds a bit like Battery by Metallica. Then you're going to slide your first finger up to the second fret, which is down, up, down. And then your second finger goes to the third fret. Alright, awesome stuff. Now, the next part. That's quality, and frankly a lot more interesting acoustically than if you were to just play what Alice in Chains play, or what Jerry Cantrell plays in the original, right, on an acoustic. So I'd recommend you go for it because it sounds great. So you're going to do a tap harmonic here, right? So that's one beat. The next beat is a chimey thing, right? So you're just going to play like that. That's what I'm doing there, right? And I'm not great at this. And I think actually Andrea, I think he actually uses his fingers like that, right? And you want to aim for the fret, right? So the first half is, that's the same as before, same fingering and everything. And the second half is that. So down, up, down, up, down, up. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? So that is that is it. That's how he does it, basically. Sounds awesome, but he also mixes up this bit. If you want to just play the Alice in Chains version, super simple. You just got 1 finger chords, right? Starting on the 8th fret. So it's down, 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 up, down. Change, and you go down 1 string. Down, up, down, right? Down, 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 up, down, down, up, down. Then this fill, if you can get it in. Not easy if you're a beginner, but it doesn't matter if you get like open strings in there. You don't have to just hit those 3, which he does on his electric, right? And that is basically lovely fill. Actually, it's the 9th fret on the D string, slid up to the 11th. And then you're in this kind of C shape chord, right? Which is 11, 9, 10 on the D, G and B string. Okay? But if you hit like a load of notes, doesn't matter. Then you're going to play the 10th fret with the same rhythm as before. But then you've got this, and then back around. Which is just lovely. So you could mix about those 2 parts as much as you like. The bit though that Andrea does is he just puts in some chords, and he goes for basically a B sus2, and then an A minor 7, which just sounds really lovely and full, right? And then he goes for a C add 9, which would be the 10th fret. And for the next chord, he just plays it's basically a G chord, but with B in the bass, right? He doesn't actually play the root note, because obviously that root note is there. So that through would be. And then you're back into. Great stuff, man. It really is. So the B chord and the strumming pattern really is just down, 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 up, down, and then you change 1, 2, 3. So it's the same as this. But you're just playing. More. Well, that is it. So thanks, Christophe, for your support. I hope you enjoyed that one, mate. And as I say, the solo is coming next. If you like that, then please go and check out the video and like it and comment below, because Andrea is awesome. Cheers, everyone. See you soon. Bye-bye.